Hello friends, again I am here with the next part and the last part of the story. First two parts have already been uploaded. If you have not still seen it, kindly see them first, because without seeing them you will not be able to understand the story at all. And those who have read, well and good. Let's continue with the last part of the story. So till here we had seen, यहाँ तक हमने देखा that Charlie visited on the third level. How did he visit? What were the landmarks in between? What were the differences that he had seen? We all know. Hopefully we know all the answers of the questions that I have asked right now. Okay. After that, क्या होता है? What happens next in the story? Let's see. To make sure, I walked over to a newsboy and glanced at the stack of papers at his feet. What happens? He was amazed. I told you in the second part that he was amazed by seeing so many differences on the third level. People were in different attire, room was smaller, train gates and ticket windows, they were fewer in number. So by seeing all these things, he was quite behaving, he was feeling quite strange, and to assure himself, उसे लग रहा था कि ऐसा कहाँ पे वो आ गया, in 1890s समथिंग कहीं आ गया, क्योंकि जो लोगों की ड्रेस थी वो उससे यही बता रही थी कि वो उस समय का फैशन था 1890s का. So to believe himself, to make him believe, क्या करता है वो, let's see. To make sure, I walked over to a newsboy and glanced at the stack of papers at his feet. He went to a newsboy. उसने देखा कि वहाँ पर स्टेशन पे एक अखबार बेचने वाला बच्चा खड़ा था. He went over there to make him believe कि वो exactly किस year में है, कहाँ पे है, and he had seen it was the world. The world hasn't been published for years, and he had seen that the newspaper, the world was there, which was not published in the days of 1950, जहाँ 1950 का चार्ली था और उस समय द वर्ल्ड पब्लिश नहीं होता था. He had seen that that paper was there with the lead story said something about President Cleveland, and the news which was there in the newspaper, the world, that stated about the President Cleveland. I have found the front page since in the public library files, and it was printed June 11, 1894, and the date which was printed on the newspaper, it was June 11, 1894. So now it is seen over here from this content that Charlie was where in June 11th June 1894, in the days of 1894, and the date is 11th June. Third level पे जब पहुंचा, और third level is a medium of escape that we discussed earlier also. Third level एक medium है चार्ली के escape का, चार्ली की fantasies का, and Charlie reached to the place in his childhood days when he was living with his grandfather in the days of 1894, and the date is June 11. और ये कैसे उसे decide हुआ, ये कैसे उसे believe हुआ that he was there, by seeing the newsboy who was selling the newspaper, and when he had seen that newspaper, this date was printed on that. I turned toward the ticket windows, knowing that here on the third level at Grand Central, I could buy tickets that would take Louisa and me anywhere in the United States we wanted to go. And now he was thinking that he had a sufficient amount of money in his pocket. And in those days, the things were not so costly in 1894. 1894 में इतनी ज़्यादा महंगाई नहीं थी. The things which were there, they were cheaper in rates. चीज़ें सस्ती थी तो टिकट्स भी सस्ते होंगे. And he thought जितना भी अमाउंट है उसकी पॉकेट में, वो उसे और उसकी वाइफ ल्यूजा को यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स में कहीं भी ले जा सकते हैं. He had sufficient amount of that much money कि वो वहाँ पे ट्रैवल कर सकता है यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स में कहीं भी. But he wanted to go. He wanted 2 tickets for Galesburg, Illinois, but he didn't want to go anywhere. I told you Galesburg, Illinois, when I told you about the narrator, that the narrator of the story or the writer of the story, Mr. Braden, he had spent his childhood in Galesburg, Illinois. So he wanted to go at the same place in the days of 1894. जब उसे कंफर्म हो गया कि वो 1894 में आ गया है, तो he thought अब वो कहाँ जाएगा, अपनी वाइफ के साथ वो गेल्सबर्ग जाना चाहता था, इलिनॉइस जाना चाहता था, जहाँ पे उसने अपने चाइल्डहुड डेज स्पेंड किए थे. Have you, and I wanted 2 tickets to Galesburg, Illinois. Have you ever been there? Now here in this paragraph, Charlie is narrating about the days of Galesburg, Illinois in 1894. How the people were spending their time, how they were enjoying their time with their friends, with their relatives. And 1950s में क्या होता था, time ही नहीं था किसी के पास. They all were rushing to just execute their lives, अपनी lives को पूरा करने में, aims और desire को पूरा करने में लगे हुए थे. World War was also there, fear, war, worry, everything was there, so he wanted to escape. तो वो ये बताना चाह रहा है इस पैराग्राफ में कि वहाँ के days कैसे थे. So let's see, have you ever been there? It is a wonderful town still with a big old and frame houses. So just underline it. Again, one important question, that the things which were there in 1894, how were the people spending their time? This question can be asked कि what's the difference in 1894 and 1950s? कैसा टाइम था, क्या डिफरेंस था? सो लेट्स सी कैसा था. गेल्सबर्ग इलिनॉइस 1894 में the big houses were there with the old frame, big houses were there with huge lawns. 1950 तक तो अपार्टमेंट हो गए थे, छोटे छोटे अपार्टमेंट्स बने हुए थे, उनमें स्पेस नहीं था, ग्रीनरी नहीं थी. बट इन 1894 चार्ली बता रहा है गेल्सबर्ग इलिनॉइस में देयर वर बिग ओल्ड फ्रेम हाउसेस विद ह्यूज लॉन्स एंड ट्रेमेंडस ट्रीज, एंड द ट्रीज वर इन ट्रेमेंडस वे. बहुत सारे ट्रीज थे, देयर वाज ग्रीनरी ऑल अराउंड एंड the branches of the trees were meeting overhead and the roof of the streets, means गलियों पे, roads के किनारे किनारे बहुत huge trees, बहुत ज़्यादा ample मात्रा में, बहुत ज़्यादा quantity में trees थे. So their roof of the trees, they were meeting together and they were just framing like a roof on the street. And in 1894, summer evenings were twice as long and the people sat on their lawns. And he is telling about the attitude of the people that in 1894 क्या होता था, summer evenings जो होती थी, they were very relaxing for the people. लोगों के पास भी बहुत काफ़ी समय था, तो वो लोग समर इवनिंग्स में बाहर आके अपने लॉन्स में आराम से बैठते थे. एंड इवनिंग्स वर ऑल्सो ट्वाइस एज लॉन्ग, मीन्स ऐसा लगता था जैसे उस समय की शामें जो थी वो बहुत ज़्यादा लंबी थी. टॉकिंग क्वाइटली, द men smoking cigars and talking quietly, the women weaving palm leaf fans. जो men थे, जो वहाँ पे जेंटलमैन थे, they were smoking cigars, they were spending the time together, talking quietly or smoking cigars, and the women who were there, they were waving palm leaf fans. वो हाथ के बने हुए फैंस, palm leaf के, उनको वेव करती रहती थी. With the fireflies all around, and natural beauty was there. Fireflies used to fly all around. The people were sitting, enjoying together with their relatives, friends and all. With the fireflies all around in a peaceful world, and the world was very peaceful. These are the characteristic of the days of 1894. सब कुछ बहुत शांत था, चारों तरफ calmness थी, happiness थी, लोग enjoy करते थे, टाइम बहुत ज़्यादा था लोगों के पास में. मेन बैठ के बाहर सिगार पीते थे एंड बातें करते थे, एंड वुमेन दे वर वेविंग द palm leaf fans. To be back there with the First World War still 20 years off and the World War II over 40 years in the future. चीज़ें इतनी शांत इसलिए थी, हैप्पीनेस इसलिए थी, बिकॉज Charlie says that the days which were there, First World War which was there, it was फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर वॉज 20 years ऑफ. अभी फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर को होने में 20 years बाकी थे फ्यूचर में, एंड सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर को होने में अभी 40 years बाकी थे. सो दैट्स वाई देयर वर नो प्रॉब्लम इन 1894. एवरीथिंग वाज क्वाइट एंड अमेजिंग. The clerk figured out the fare. He glanced at my fancy handbag, but he figured the fare, and I had enough for my 2 coach tickets one way. And he went to the ticket counter. He had asked for the tickets from where? he had asked the ticket for Galesburg, Illinois, and the person who was sitting on the ticket counter, he glanced at my fancy hat band. He glanced, उसने देखा fancy hat band because he was wearing different hat, straw hat, और उस समय में 1894 में कैसी hat पहनते थे लोग, डरबाई hat. So the person who was there, he was glancing, he was looking instantly at Charlie's fancy hat band. But he figured the fare, उसने calculate किया fare को, and I had enough for my 2 coach tickets one way. और चार्ली ने काउंट किया कि उसके पास पैसा है fare देने के लिए one way का, he had the money. But when I counted out the money and looked up, the clerk was staring at me. But when he had counted the money, calculated the money taken out from his pocket, clerk started staring at him. Why? He nodded at the bills. That aren't money, mister. And he said the money which Charlie wanted to give, that was not acceptable in the days of 1894. वो 1950 की करेंसी दे रहा था जो acceptable नहीं था 1894 में. तो क्लर्क ने बोला कि that is not money, mister. कहाँ हो तुम, ये मनी नहीं है, ये पैसा नहीं है, I am not going to accept it. He said, and if you are trying to skin me, उसने कहा कि अगर तुम मुझे चीट करना चाहते हो, skin me means चीट करना चाहते हो, then you won't get very far. Don't try to make me fool. Clerk said, you will not be able to get so far if you are trying to cheat me. This warning was given by the clerk. Clerk ने कहा कि मिस्टर मुझे चीट करना चाहते हो, अगर ऐसा है तो ज़्यादा दूर तक नहीं जा पाओगे यहाँ से. The money was old style bills, half again as big as the money we use nowadays. फिर चार्ली ने ऑब्जर्व किया the money, the bills which were there with the clerk, that money was different looking, and that was very big, as twice big as money we use nowadays. Half again as big as the money जो उन दिनों वो money use करता था 1950s में, उसका twice थी, and different looking. I turned away and got out last. There is nothing nice about Joel even in 1894. And after listening this, इतना सुनने के बाद चार्ली didn't stop over there. वो वहाँ पर नहीं रुका. He didn't stay over there. He went out. उसे लगा कि जेल जाना, भले ही वो 1894 की जेल हो, it's not good for him. जेल जाना अच्छी बात नहीं है, and he would not be treated very properly. So that's why he left the 3rd level with this, when clerk threatened him for giving the money which was not popular in 1894. And that was that. I left the same way I came, and that was sufficient for that day. चार्ली कहता है and that was that, बस इतना ही था उस दिन के लिए. And he left the same. Left the same means, the same here means the 3rd level. He left the 3rd level the way I came. The way he went over there, जिस रास्ते से वो वहाँ गया था उसी रास्ते से वो वापस लौट आया, because he didn't have old currency. I suppose next day during lunch hour I drew $300 out of the bank, nearly all we had, and bought old style currency. Next day what did he do? He thought again visiting to the 3rd level, so that is why he wanted to arrange the money, old currency bill. So that's why he had taken out $300. उसने अपने $300 निकाले बैंक से जो उसकी सेविंग थी और उसको चेंज कराया ओल्ड स्टाइल करेंसी बिल में. That really worried my psychiatrist friend, and he told this to his psychiatrist friend as well कि उसने ये देखा वहाँ पे और अब वो मनी एक्सचेंज कराने आया. All the things were known to his psychiatrist friend. You can buy old money at almost any coin dealer, but you have to pay a premium. और वो कहता है ये बहुत आसान सी बात है, आप किसी भी coin dealer से मिलके आप करेंसी चेंज करा सकते हो ओल्ड डॉलर्स ओल्ड करेंसी में. इट इज़ नॉट अ बिग डील, बस आपको थोड़ा सा प्रीमियम जो भी उनकी फीस है, जो भी उनका चार्ज है, दैट यू नीड टू गिव. माई $300 बॉट लेस देन 200 इन ओल्ड स्टाइल बिल. उसका जो $300 था जब उसने करेंसी चेंज कराया इन ओल्ड स्टाइल, इन 1894 करेंसी स्टाइल, तो दे हैड बिकम 200. 300 से 200 आ गया. But I didn't care. Eggs were 13 cents a dozen in 1894. But वो कहता है he didn't care about it. उसका अमाउंट जो था वो कम हो गया था. But the things were very cheaper. They were at the cheaper rate in 1894. So that's why Charlie was satisfied. And he had told all this thing to Sam as well. But I have never again found the corridor that leads to the third level, Grand Central Station, although I have tried often enough. But he had got changed his currency as well. $300 का उसे 200 bills मिले old currency में. But unfortunately he was not able to find that corridor which was leading to the third level. उसे वो corridor कभी मिली नहीं उसके बाद जो उसे third level में लेके जाती. Louisa was pretty worried when I told her all this and didn't want me to look for the third level anymore. Louisa, his wife, was worried about this, about her husband, about the thing that her husband told him about the told her about the third level. लूजा को थोड़ी सी चिंता हो रही थी उसे जो भी बताया चार्ली ने थर्ड लेवल के बारे में, तो शी गॉट वरिड एंड शी आस्क्ड हिम नॉट टू सर्च फॉर द थर्ड लेवल. उसने अपने हस्बैंड से मना किया कि यू जस्ट डोंट गो फॉर looking the third level anymore. And after a while I stopped, and on this request of his wife he stopped looking for the third level. इतना हुआ स्टोरी में, और अपने वाइफ के रिक्वेस्ट करने के बाद फिर उसने थर्ड लेवल को सर्च करना बंद कर दिया, स्टॉप कर दिया. I went back to my stamps and he again went back to his stamp collection. सैम ने पहले ही बताया था स्टैम्प कलेक्शन वॉज अ हैबिट विच वॉज ऑल्सो इंडिकेटिंग दैट ही वॉन्टेड टू एस्केप फ्रॉम द रियलिटी ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. वो कहता है थर्ड लेवल तो उसने देखना बंद कर दिया, उसकी सर्च बंद कर दी, बिकॉज हिज वाइफ वॉज प्रेटी वरिड. बट ही अगेन फाउंड हिज वे इन द स्टैम्प कलेक्शन. वो अपना अगेन स्टैम्प कलेक्शन में जुट गया, स्टैम्प कलेक्शन में इन्वॉल्व हो गया. बट now we were both looking every weekend because now we have proof that the third level is still there. But after that something has happened, something strange thing has happened. After the happening of that thing, Charlie and his wife, they both were looking for the third level. से पहले हमने देखा यहाँ तक कि उसने सर्च बंद कर दी उसकी वाइफ के कहने से और अपना अटेंशन डाइवर्ट किया स्टैम्प कलेक्शन पे. बट फिर कुछ ऐसा हुआ कि चार्ली और उसकी वाइफ दे बोथ वर लुकिंग फॉर द थर्ड लेवल और उनके पास प्रूफ था किसका, एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ द थर्ड लेवल. सो लेट्स सी ऐसा क्या हुआ, ऐसा स्ट्रेंज क्या हुआ. माई फ्रेंड सैम वेनर डिसअपियर. That strange thing was this, that उसका friend Sam Venner was disappeared from 1950s. 1950s से गायब हो गया था and no one knew where he was. कोई नहीं जानता था वो कहाँ चला गया. But I sort of suspected because Sam is a city boy and I used to tell him about Galesburg. But Charlie had a suspicion. क्या सस्पेक्शन था उसके दिमाग में? चार्ली को ऐसा लगता था that Sam was a city boy and he used to tell about his childhood days about Galesburg, Illinois to Sam's quite often. वो अक्सर उसे बातें बताया करता था गेल्सबर्ग के बारे में कि वहाँ बड़े बड़े घर हैं, ह्यूज लॉन्स है, हम लोग बहुत आराम से रहते थे इन चाइल्डहुड डेज, ऑल द थिंग्स. तो ही थॉट सैम वेंट टू गेल्सबर्ग इलिनॉइस इन द डेज ऑफ 1894 एंड सैम वाज आल्सो he was also fascinated about Galesburg, Illinois. तो ये कंक्लूजन चार्ली निकालता है कि might be Sam went to 1894. अब ये प्रूफ कैसे होता है कि सैम 1894 में चला गया? लेट्स सी. बिकॉज वन नाइट फसिंग विद माई स्टैम्प कलेक्शन आई फाउंड, चार्ली सेज फर्दर, क्योंकि एक रात when he was with his stamp collection, when he was looking his stamp collection, what happened? I found a first day cover. He found an envelope, and this question here, one short question can be formed. What is a first day cover? What is a first day cover? That is very important. You must know the answer. When a new stamp is issued, stamp collectors buy some and use them to mail envelopes to themselves on the very first day of the sale. I hope that the things are clear to you. Underline this and write it somewhere in your copy as well. What is the first day cover? And answer is this. First day cover is those who are crazy for collection of the stamps. जिनको स्टैम्प कलेक्शन की हैबिट होती है, तो जब भी नया स्टैम्प इशू होता है, they used to purchase them उस समय वो उनको परचेज करते थे, एंड आफ्टर दैट दे यूज टू मेल by taking one envelope, blank envelope, and mailing by posting the stamp on that envelope to themselves only, so that they could get the postmark which had a proof of the date. जो स्टैम्प कलेक्टर्स हैं वो क्रेजी होते हैं स्टैम्प कलेक्शन के, जो जब भी नया स्टैम्प इशू होता है वो स्टैम्प खरीदते हैं, उसके बाद एक एनवेलप पे उसे लगा के उसको मेल कर देते हैं, खुद को ही अपने आप को वो मेल करते हैं, सो दैट उस एनवेलप के ऊपर जो स्टैम्प लगा है उस पर पोस्ट मार्क आ जाए, जिस पे डेट का प्रूफ होता है कि यस वो उसी दिन परचेज किया गया है. सो दैट इज द फर्स्ट डे कवर. इट इज नोन एज द फर्स्ट डे कवर एंड यूज देम टू मेल एनवेलप टू themselves. They used to they purchase whoever is crazy for the stamp collections, whenever a new stamp is issued, the stamp collectors purchase that stamp and use it to mail the envelope to themselves. But उस envelope में, उस paper में वो कुछ लिखते नहीं है. That is a pretty blank paper because they are mailing to themselves, तो कुछ लिखने की जरूरत नहीं, and that is for only collection of the stamp. तो वो अपना first day covers देख रहा था grandfather के. Grandfather started this habit only and he was continuing with this that we have read in the starting only. तो वही collection को वो search कर रहा था and उसे क्या मिलता है? The envelope is called a first day cover. They are never open. You just put a blank paper in the envelope. That I told you that they are known as the first day cover. और वो कभी open नहीं किए जाते क्योंकि खुद ही person अपने आप को mail करता है. That night among my oldest first day covers, I found one that shouldn't have been there. उस दिन उसे एक first day cover मिला जो वहाँ पर पहले नहीं था, which had no existence beforehand. He found a first day cover in his collections. So, but there it was. It was there because someone had mailed it to my grandfather at his home in Galesburg. और उस पे जो एड्रेस था, उस पे जो डेट थी, उससे लग रहा था कि किसी ने उसके ग्रैंडफादर को मेल किया है. That is what the address on the envelope said, and it had been there since July 1894. और वो वहाँ पर 18 जुलाई 1894 मीन्स उसके ग्रैंडफादर के टाइम से कलेक्शन में था, बट चार्ली कह रहा है ही हैड नॉट सीन इट बिफोर, उसे इससे पहले वो नहीं दिखा. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट इज द मिस्ट्री बिहाइंड इट. द पोस्टमार्क शोड दैट येट आई डिडंट रिमेंबर इट एट ऑल. पोस्टमार्क तो यही दिखा रहा था कि वो 18 जुलाई का था 1894, बट चार्ली ने इससे पहले ही हैड नॉट सीन दैट पोस्टमार्क. The stamp, he had not seen that first day cover. The stamp was a 6-cent dull brown with a picture of President Garfield. Stamp जो था उसके ऊपर वो 6 cent का था, dull brown color का था, and the picture of President Garfield was there on it. Naturally, when the envelope came to Granddad in the mail, it went right into his collection and stayed there till I took it out and opened it. The paper inside was in black. It read. But the mystery was that the envelope already I told you that they whoever is collecting the stamp वो अपने आप को blank envelope blank paper रख के post करता है, but there was a paper inside it and something was written on it. It was not a blank paper. वो blank paper नहीं था, कुछ लिखा हुआ था. क्या लिखा हुआ था? Let's see. Charlie, I got to wishing that you were right. And that was written by Sam Venner. That letter was written by Sam Venner. That is the mystery over here. उसे जो फर्स्ट डे कवर मिला वहाँ पे अपने ग्रैंडफादर के कलेक्शन में, जो पहले कभी नहीं था, दैट चार्ली सेज, ऐसा चार्ली कह रहा है कि इससे पहले उसने कभी नहीं देखा था, बट देयर ऑन दैट डे इट वॉज देयर, एंड वो ब्लैंक नहीं था, उस पर कुछ लिखा हुआ था. क्या लिखा था? चार्ली, आई गॉट टू विशिंग दैट यू वर राइट. सैम कहता है कि he wanted to wish Charlie that he was right about his theory of the third level. वो कहता है चार्ली तुम सही थे, then I got to believing you were right. और फिर वो बिलीव करता है. वो कहता है कि पहले तो मैं सिर्फ विश कर रहा था, लेकिन अब मैं तुम्हारी बातों पे बिलीव करता हूँ कि थर्ड लेवल, देयर इज एन एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ द थर्ड लेवल. एंड चार्ली, इट इज ट्रू, आई फाउंड द थर्ड लेवल, आई हैव बीन हियर 2 weeks. वो बोलता है चार्ली को कि नाउ आई हैव फाउंड ओवर हियर एंड आई एम हियर फॉर द 2 weeks. 2 हफ्तों से मैं यहाँ पे हूँ थर्ड लेवल पे. सैम इज सेइंग दिस And right now, down the street at the Delhi, someone is playing a piano and he is telling about the beautiful days over there, peacefulness and calmness over there. वो कहता है कि just some people are there. He was describing the things whichever going on over there. Delhi, someone is playing piano. कुछ लोग वहाँ पे piano बजा रहे हैं. Someone was playing piano over there, and they all are out on the front porch singing, seeing Nelly home, and they were enjoying, they were singing, seeing Nelly home. It is a song in the days of 1894. It's a very popular American song which was sung in the days of 1894. 1894 में ये song बहुत popular था. I was seeing Nelly's home. तो कहता है यहाँ पे सब लोग piano बजा रहे हैं और porch में बैठे हुए हैं. They were singing together and I am invited over for lemonade. और कहता है कि मुझे वहाँ उन लोगों ने बुलाया है हाउस पे लेमनेड पार्टी के लिए. Come on back, Charlie and Louisa. Keep looking till you find the third level. It is worth it. Believe me. और उनको भी इनवाइट करता है सैम. चार्ली और ल्यूजा को बोलता है you must be looking for the third level. तुम अपने efforts जो है वो कंटिन्यू रखो. One day you will get the third level because it is true that there is an existence of the third level. So don't get tired of looking for it. Just look for it and you also come and join me because I am enjoying over there. These are the words of Sam. That note is signed Sam, and that note was signed by Sam Venner, his psychiatrist friend, Dr. Sam Venner, who had given the observation about Charlie's visit to the third level. See the date, 18 July 1894, month of July. And when Charlie visited on the third level, it was the month of June. So there is a difference of these many days. All the stamp and coin store I go to, I found that Sam bought $800 worth of old style currency. And when Charlie went, after finding this letter, he again went to the shop of that currency changing shop. He went over there और उसे पता चलता है कि सैम ने $800 को चेंज कराया था ओल्ड स्टाइल करेंसी में. दैट ऑट टू सेट हिम अप इन अ नाइस लिटिल हे फीड एंड ग्रेन बिजनेस. दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. व्हाट वाज चार्ली डूइंग over there in 1894 can be asked, and why did he do that? So why, you will get the answer afterward. But क्या कर रहा था? That is, he had set up a business of hay feed and grain business. वहाँ पे चारे की and feed की animals के लिए उसने अपना एक business डाल दिया था. He had left the job of psychiatrist. He always said that is what he really wished he could do. और ऐसा सैम ने ही उसे बताया था that he was interested in doing this business rather than being a psychiatrist that he was in 1950s. So that was the Charlie's observation. Charlie ने कहा, Charlie वहाँ पे जाता है शॉप के करेंसी चेंजिंग शॉप पे, and he found that जो सैम था, he recently had changed $800 into the old currency bill. And उसे पता चलता है कि 1894 में he had set up his own business of hay feed and grain. He always said that was what he really wished he could do, and he certainly can't go back to his old business, not in Galesburg, Illinois in 1894. And he did set up this business. He had set up this business just because in 1894 psychiatrist was not required in those days because the days were peaceful, people were happy, so there was no requirement of psychiatrist in 1894. कोई भी ज़रूरत नहीं थी, मेंटल इलनेस थी नहीं, तो साइकेट्रिस्ट का कोई काम नहीं था वहाँ पे. सो दैट्स व्हाई ही लेफ्ट हिज जॉब एंड ही हैड सेट अप अ बिजनेस ऑफ हे feed and grain business in 1894. Not in Galesburg, Illinois in 1894. His old business, why Sam was my psychiatrist. And the story ends with a mystery that how has Sam disappeared from 1954. So it might be a Charlie's hallucination also. It might be Charlie's imagination as well, because we found the proof. We can find the proof somewhere. For example, here it is written कि Sam told Charlie about his interest, his going, his visiting to Galesburg, Illinois. Whenever Charlie told Sam about his days spent in Galesburg, Illinois, जब जब चार्ली ने उसे अपने डेज के बारे में बताया, अपने चाइल्डहुड के बारे में बताया, उसने सैम का फैसिनेशन देखा. उसे पता था कि सैम जो है फैसिनेटेड है उस जगह पे जाने के लिए जहाँ पे पीस है, कामनेस है. सो ही created one more imagination, third level का imagination, hallucination, fantasy, whatever you want to say, you can say. जो भी था चार्ली का एक imagination था, तो उसने ये चीज़ भी, सैम की visit भी might be the imagination of Charlie only. So now the chapter is over. I hope you just read the chapters, read this chapter and read the questions as well. You will be able to find each and every answer which of the question that have been written over here. So just go through it. Chapter is completed, and if there is any problem, you can contact me. Thank you.